So you're interested in farmland in Middle Tennessee. Today I'm on a mission and I'm trying to find a very important client of mine, my brother, a property where he can have water access to fish, he can have land to work and have a working farm, and also have a hobby property too. So we're trying to find it all in Middle Tennessee. And if you can make it to the end of the video, you're gonna find out, is this thing exist? Can we find this for him or not? It all starts right now. So jump in the vehicle with me. We're in the real estate assault vehicle today because we're going off-roading. So jump in with me and let's go exploring together. We are going to be about 90 minutes from Nashville, Tennessee. It all starts right now. Our trip today is going to take us to Moore County, Tennessee, and this is going to be straight south of Nashville, about an hour and 15 minutes from Nashville. And we're going to go through the town of Fayetteville, and we're going to head towards Timms Ford Lake. There is a river that comes out of Timms Ford Lake called the Elk River, and it's one of the good waterways in Middle Tennessee for fishing and things of that nature. There's actually trout fishing on the Elk River. So for that reason, it's pretty highly sought after. So we're gonna be in Moore County, which is actually a really small county, and it's gonna be known for partly being part of Timms Ford Lake, and it's also gonna run all the way up to Tullahoma, and it's gonna include Lynchburg. Lynchburg, of course, is gonna be home to distilleries, including Jack Daniel's, which is the most noteworthy. So we are out in the country, and here we are. So as we drive through Fayetteville, you gotta love a historic town with a historic square. Really neat when you get out in the countryside of Tennessee. You see lots of these little towns that have been here forever. Just love the nostalgia and that they're still operating, and the town squares. You just gotta love them. So as we make our way through this property, it's really an exploration. We don't know what all this property holds. And as we climb and make our way down the trail and over different hills, we arrive at what is really the most spectacular part of the property. The views are insane. Okay, I gotta give a shout out to our vehicle sponsor. It's Lexus. These people who make the Land Cruisers, Toyota, Lexus, you guys, you make all of our off-roading dreams come true. This thing's coming so handy when we show properties. Full-time four-wheel drive, V8, not afraid of any terrain, absolute beat. All right, so here's what's going on. We are riding all over this property. There's tons of topography. We're up and down hills. The views are absolutely amazing. Literally stunning views. We are having to use an app to navigate where the property lines are because there's no real paths, there's no real direction. We're on a couple hundred acres of hillsides and there's a river down below us, but the problem is that we're up so high, getting access to the water is not real easy. So not sure how to feel about that. How do you feel about that, Jim?
What we've seen so far is not ideal for water access. It's all bluff access, and we would need a lower access to put canoes in or kayaks or that kind of thing. So
yeah, your trade-off is you're getting incredible views up high. Ideal property, I think, is going to have views and also easy water access.
But there is one more section that we haven't gotten to yet that looks like on the map that it might have some lower access, which would be amazing.
Let's go find it. All right, so a couple other things about this particular property. When you're looking at land, this one in this case, it's just over 200 acres. I guess there's different factors that come in. Of course, water, it brings a premium. If you have water access, running water, this is actually on a river, which is a fishable river, which is really cool. That's a huge plus. If you get views on the property, again, category of a huge plus, depending on your purpose for the property. You know, if you're trying to monetize or farm, then you need farmable land. You don't need a lot of topography, which can make the property worth a lot less if it's not farmable. It's just more in the recreational category. So it's just not gonna be worth as much money. This particular property has a lot of topography. For the most part, it's not farmable. It's kind of a hybrid between recreational property with incredible views. The views are absolutely insane, but it's a limited use. And for what they're asking for it, which is over $10,000 an acre, it's kind of a premium for a largely recreational property. So for those reasons, it may not make a lot of sense. And on top of that, there's not a structure, there's not a dwelling that comes with it. So while you do have some hilltops that can make for incredible views, if you could get water up there and septic and everything, it's not there currently. So it's got some limited use and would need a house or multiple houses to be built on it to really make a lot of sense of it. The other category that if you do get water, you want to make sure and think about is it in a floodplain? You know, if it's right there, if there's a lot of flat land around the water, then you definitely want to check for the floodplains and see if that's, because if it's a floodplain, then you can't build a house in it usually, and that's a complicating factor if you want to have a dwelling there. So a few things to think about when you're looking at land. We found the water, and it's accessible. You know, it takes a while to drive down here and find it. For that reason, I think this property has its water accessible here, but not in the other part of the property where we are hoping, where it's really high up. So I'm not sure this property is going to fit the bill, but stay tuned. So we have left the property. What is the verdict, Jim? What are your thoughts on this place? Is it a go? Is it a pass? What do you like? What do you not like?
I love a lot about it. I love the verticals. I love the cliffs, the bluffs. It's really gorgeous. A lot of big trees, a lot of old timber. Downsides, tough to get to. Upsides, no neighbors. That's the thing about places that are tough to get to is you don't see many people. Part of the allure.
Is it a pass or a take?
At the current price, it's a pass. It would be worth it to me at some price, but not anywhere close to what it is. So I think we let this one go for now. Good luck to the sellers on it. And they might find just the right guy. Probably not going to be me. There's more out there.
We keep looking. The search continues. Hey, I want to say thanks for coming along with us as we get out in the woods on these properties. If this kind of information is interesting to you, don't forget to subscribe and get on that like button so you can come and follow us around Middle Tennessee. My name is Clay with the Kelton Group. The team and I, we get contacted every single day from people just like you about moving to Middle Tennessee, and we love it. We're a real estate team, so we can help you whatever you're looking for. In this case, you know, we're looking at recreational and farmland properties. You know, not every single person needs this, but we have clients that will inherit money or have a dream property that they want for their family, you know, or a hobby farm, or you love fishing, or you want to go to the lake. Any of that stuff we can help you with. So don't hesitate to give us a comment or reach out to us, text, email. We'd love to chat with you and learn more about what kind of property you really want in Middle Tennessee. And our desire is to help you connect all the dots so you can make that right move. Until next time, we hope to show you around Tennessee.
What?